Hello and welcome. This is Chandni Nebnani and you are watching It's Tomorrow News. Low pressure to give rains over Delhi, NCR, Rajasthan. The low pressure area persisting in the central parts of the country has been practically stationary for quite a while now, only oscillating a little bit from its position. The weather system is currently over North Madhya Pradesh and adjoining southwest Uttar Pradesh. During the next 4 days or so, the low pressure will now move much and persist, giving rains over both Madhya Pradesh as well as Uttar Pradesh. Its peripherals will also give some rains over southeast Rajasthan tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Moreover, rains are also expected in Delhi and the NCR region starting tomorrow, with every light intensity furthermore slightly increasing on September 14th and 15th. Thereafter, the system is expected to fill up furthermore, spreading around September 16, during when rains will vacate Delhi and the NCR region. The system is then expected to move eastwards and thereafter rains will once again be seen over the eastern parts of the country. Moreover, starting on September 16, parts of Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar as well as West Bengal will see good rains, and these showers are expected to continue for a few more days. This low pressure has been hanging around the central parts of the country for quite a while now, and rains have been lashing Madhya Pradesh for more than a week now. However, as the system moves eastwards, rains will reduce over Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh. The low pressure area in the central parts of the country has been practically stable for a long time, which is only moving a little bit from its position. Apart from this, the weather system is presently over North Madhya Pradesh and adjoining parts of southwest Uttar Pradesh. According to SkyMet, during the next 4 days, the low pressure will not move much further, and due to this effect, Madhya Pradesh as well as Uttar Pradesh are likely to get good monsoon rains. Apart from this, some rain can be seen in southeastern Rajasthan also due to its peripheral tomorrow and the day after. Subsequently, the system is expected to spread around 16 September, during which time the rains will stop in Delhi and NCR region. It is believed that the system will then move eastward, due to which the eastern parts of the country will once again get rain. Also from September 16, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Bihar as well as parts of West Bengal will receive good rains, and these rains are expected to continue for the next few days. This low pressure area has been in central parts of the country for a long time, and Madhya Pradesh has been witnessing rain for more than a week. However, rains will reduce over Madhya Pradesh and Uttar Pradesh as the system moves towards the east, as said by the SkyMet weather. Tropical Depression Marilyn bringing rain across Philippines. Tropical Depression Marilyn is expected to continue bringing scattered rain showers and thunderstorms to the whole country in the next several hours. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical and Astronomical Services Administration (PAGASA) said Marilyn is already 1,260 kilometers east-northeast of Casiguran, Aurora, or 1,285 kilometers east of Apari, Capagan. It is moving west-northwest at the same speed of 25 kilometers per hour. The tropical depression still has maximum winds of 55 kilometers per hour and gustiness of up to 70 kilometers per hour. But it could intensify into a tropical storm within 48 hours, while inside the Philippine area of responsibility, there are no areas in the tropical cyclone. Wind signals and Marilyn is unlikely to make landfall. But PAGASA weather specialist explained that due to the tropical depression's wide and elongated circulation, it is causing rain in the country. The rain is light to moderate but could be occasionally heavy. PAGASA warned that flash floods and landslides are possible. Travel is also risky, especially for small sea craft in the central and eastern seaboards of the Visayas and the seaboards of Mindanao. Based on Marilyn's latest forecast track, it will leave power on Sunday, September 15th. Marilyn is the Philippines' 13th tropical cyclone for 2019 and the third in September. The country gets an average of 20 tropical cyclones annually, but since 2019 is an El Nino year, only 14 to 18 tropical cyclones are expected. Tropical Depression Marilyn maintained its strength before dawn on Friday, that is September 13th, with rain expected from it in the southwest monsoon or hanging Habakkuk. There are no areas in the tropical cyclone. Wind signals in Marilyn is unlikely to make landfall. However, it has a very broad circulation. Metro Manila, Bangsamoro, Northern Mindanao, Sorsogon and the rest of Luzon and Visayas will have light to moderate rains and occasional heavy rain showers. Weathermen warned of possible landslides and flash floods in the affected areas. Potential tropical cyclone 9 targets Bahamas, southeastern US. Potential tropical cyclone 9 is likely to become a tropical depression or tropical storm by this weekend and will pose a threat to the Bahamas, Florida and other parts of the southeast or Gulf Coast of the United States, including areas devastated by Hurricane Dorian. A potential tropical cyclone allows the National Hurricane Center to issue advisories, watches and warnings on systems that have yet to develop but pose a threat of bringing tropical storm force 39 plus miles per hour or hurricane force 74 plus miles per hour winds to land areas within 48 hours. The NHC has posted a tropical storm warning for the northwestern Bahamas except for Andros Island. This means tropical storm force winds are expected there within 36 hours. The NHC has also issued a tropical storm watch for portions of the Florida East Coast from Jupiter Inland to the Walsall or Brevard County line. This means tropical storm force winds are possible there, generally within 48 hours. Potential tropical cyclone 9 is meandering over the southeastern Bahamas, producing clusters of showers and thunderstorms over the islands. These convective clusters have become more persistent over the past day. The NHC says environmental conditions are favorable for a tropical depression or tropical storm to form within the next day or so and gives this system a high chance of development as it crawls towards the northwestern Bahamas. It will earn the name Humberto if it does attain tropical storm status. Tropical storm force winds are forecast to arrive in the tropical storm warning area in the northwestern Bahamas by late Friday, according to the NHC. Those 39 miles per hour winds are then possible in the tropical storm watch area on Florida's east coast by Saturday. Where this system tracks has become yet another challenging forecast, in large part because the center of the disturbances is very poorly defined, so the computer forecast models don't have much to latch onto in their analysis. Periods of gusty winds and locally heavy rain can be expected the next few days in the Bahamas and Florida. This includes areas ravaged by Hurricane Dorian in the northwestern Bahamas. In general, the heaviest rain should fall along and to the east of the center of this system. As mentioned earlier, the track of this system is highly uncertain at this time. The NHC says 3 to 5 inches of rain is expected over the Bahamas, with locally up to 7 inches possible. Along the southeastern US coast from central Florida through southeastern Georgia, 2 to 4 inches of rain is predicted. Localized flash flooding is possible in areas where bands of rain stall or persist over an area. Higher surf and rip currents may build along the northern and eastern Gulf Coast, as well as the Atlantic beaches of Florida, Georgia, and the Carolinas into this weekend. An isolated waterspout or tornado is also possible in Florida or the Bahamas into this weekend. Teams searching for the hundreds of people missing in the aftermath of Dorian will face heavy rain and tropical storm conditions by late Friday, the National Hurricane Center said. Nearly 4 inches of rain could fall in the next 5 days in Marsh Harbor, a town in the Bahamian Abaco Islands where Dorian destroyed about 1,100 buildings. Those rain totals may be lower, with 1 or 2 inches falling across the northern Bahamas, other forecast models show. Lightning superbolts form over oceans from November to February. The lightning season in the southeastern US is almost finished for this year, but the peak season for the most powerful strokes of lightning won't begin until November, according to a newly published global survey of these rare events. A University of Washington study maps the location and timing of superbolts, bolts that release electrical energy of more than 1 million joules, or 1,000 times more energy than the average lightning bolt in a very low frequency range in which lightning is most active. Results show that superbolts tend to hit the Earth in a fundamentally different pattern from regular lightning for reasons that are not yet fully understood. Halsworth manages the Worldwide Lightning Location Network, a UW-managed research consortium that operates about 100 lightning detection stations around the world from Antarctica to northern Finland. By seeing precisely when lightning reaches 3 or more different stations, the network can compare the readings to determine a lightning bolt's size and location. The network has operated since the early 2000s. For the new study, the researchers looked at 2 billion lightning strokes recorded between 2010 and 2018. Some 8,000 events, 4 millionths of a percent, or 1 in 250,000 strokes were confirmed superbolts. The average stroke energy over water is greater than the average stroke energy over land. The time of year for superbolts also doesn't follow the rules for typical lightning. Regular lightning hits in the summertime. The 3 major so-called lightning chimneys for regular bolts coincide with summer thunderstorms over the Americas, Sub-Saharan Africa and Southeast Asia. But superbolts, which are more common in the northern hemisphere, strike both hemispheres between the months of November and February. The reason for the pattern is still mysterious. Some years have many more superbolts than others. Late 2013 was an all-time high and late 2014 was the next highest, with other years having far fewer events. That's all for now. For more news updates, stay tuned with us. It's Tomorrow News, Chandni Nebnani. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.
Okay.